MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next. Jalen Beeks out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Stepping in, Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today.
Colton Wong.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 110.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Martinez.
Set to get his day started, Jose Martinez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. One of those few occasions we're happy to be inside this place. 98 and humid outside, but a steady 72 degrees here inside. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And another foul ball. Martinez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that.
Awards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 8.
Striding in, Brandon Lau. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The pitch. Grounded to third. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The designated hitter, Brad Miller.
Stepping in, Brad Miller. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. Reined in, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lane Thomas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Wendell tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First offering on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Choi is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 9.
So striding in, Austin Dean.
Number 38.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And the Rays are in the hit column.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Kiermaier's running. In there, now the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
So here's Mike Zunino. And it's fouled away. The average at 284 to begin play. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. The 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Hit pretty well out to deep left field.
Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rally a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
In now, Ji-Man Choi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Brandon Lau would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's out.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Austin Meadows stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. This is pulled into right. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Struck him out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. DeYoung playing here in his home state of Florida. He was a 4th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brad Miller.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Joey Wendell digs in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. the 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Center fielder, Kevin.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Oh, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hit.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here now is Mike Zunino. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That's out.
Ball two.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. Wrong for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 3 runs. Errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's the 1-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We played 4 full. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So not quite enough to get the ball out of the ballpark here, and that's been a common theme as power has been in short supply. We'll take a look at the teams with the fewest home runs this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
To third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Matt Wieters. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0.
Ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone. That one's swimming with the Rays. Solo shot to right center. Number 33 on the year. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Pitcher making him move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Alex Reyes takes the mound as he's been called upon to
Now
pitch.
pitching for the Cardinals, number 29, Alex Reyes.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Willie Adames. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Kevin Kiermaier would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-0. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Renfroe arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0. Ball inside.
3-0 now. Yandy Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 3-1. He was swung on and missed. A full count now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in once again, Yandy Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. First and second here with nobody out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Chris Herman will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Bader is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Into the box now, G-Man Joy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he gets there to make the running catch in the visitors' bullpen. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Number 8.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lau. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home, and he is in there.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Ryan Helsley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Aaron Loop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lou has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Grounded softly to the right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brad Miller, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Grounded to the right. Gets dirty and gloves it. He goes to first. Hey now.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lane Thomas, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
In now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 8 and the Cardinals 2. Now to the plate, Willie Adames. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0. This is skied out toward right. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. DeYoung gathers it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Cardinals 2. Stepping up now, Matt Wieters. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. Career homer number 149. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now batting, number 38.
So now to the plate, Austin Dean, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Cardinals 3. Into the box now, Chris Herman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
Hey.
There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now in the box, Ji-Man Choi. He went deep back in the 5th. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
One and two now.
Count is 1.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Diego Castillo.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The 1-0 home. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Brad Miller. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. He hangs the K to end it as the Rays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-3 is today's final. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jalen Beeks earns his 8th victory of the season. Carlos Martinez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays.